freehearingtest.ca. This is the only Toyota Camry in the late model division. This is the 2M of Bill Mooney. Inside of row 3 out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. This is a Victory Circle chassis sponsored by Forks Finest Auto Body. This is Troy Schill. And rounding out the field in the Why Not is Harold Peters. Peters sponsored by Centennial Transport. All right, looks like Walt Morris is going to elect to start at the back of this late model heat. So originally scheduled to start in, or rather outside of row 1, will now start outside of row 3, moving Bill Mooney in the McPhillips Toyota freehearingtest.ca number 2M into the front row. Now, great job by Mooney lately on the Northern Late Model Racing Tour. So let's keep our eye on that freehearingtest.ca number 2M. Here we go racing. Shane Edgington, the Avonlea 5E car, looking good as Mooney gets a little off the back straightaway. Here comes Ricky Weiss in that Victory Circle chassis. And he's got the spot. Three Victory Circles right now in the top 3. Mooney having trouble in the McPhillips Toyota 2M, sliding to the back of the pack. The Miller Racing Engines 5E on the point. That is Shane Edgington, followed by the Rocket Ricky Weiss in the 7W. Troy Schill doing a heck of a job. That's a 2011 Victory Circle chassis, is that number 11 car. Ricky's car, a 2012 Victory Circle. Weiss a little trouble at a turn number 2. Here comes the Forks Finest 11 of Troy Schill at Grand Forks. He's making things interesting here with 6 laps to go in late model heat number 1. Edgington looking very, very strong early here in this race. The Mobile One Racing First Canadian Fuels Miller Racing Engines 5E is hooked up and flying. Keep your eyes on second and third place. We've got ourselves a great race. Troy Schill is not giving up on the 7W of Ricky Weiss. Great battle. Very racy track. Schill pulls the wheel up on the 7W, but unable to make the pass. Three to go. Now 2 for the Avonlea 5E. The Italian Moon 11 now inside of the 7W. But Ricky getting a better drive off of turn number 2, enabling him to speed away from the Forks Finest 11 of Schill. But Schill right there still. White flag, 1 to go. Schill on the inside now. Side by side down the back straightaway. Once again, Ricky Weiss rockets away. Checkered flag is in the air. Your winner, the Mobile One 5E of Edgington. Second spot is going to go to the Rocket Ricky Weiss 7W in the second spot. And third, of course, the Forks Finest Auto Body Italian Moon number 11 out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. Troy Schill, who started 5th and got his way up to third spot. Once again, we'd like to thank all the folks from Sturgeon Construction. It looks like they're making their way over to the media race. Well, we know they can fix your foundation in a fantastic way. Pretty soon we're going to find out if they can actually drive race cars. Don't forget, your ticket stub is good for 10% off at Sturgeon Construction till August 31st, 2012. So hold on to your ticket stub if you need any type of foundation repairs at your house. All right, looks like late model heat number 2 starting to roll over in the pin area, and starting on the pole, the Viert Landscaping Budweiser 88 is Paul Viert. On the outside, the 11SR is Sean Shadow Holden. Inside row number 2, the Direct Auto Parts Winnipeg Engine and Transmissions, number 71 is Leo Felius. On the outside, a guy that picked up 2 feature wins in one night here after we ran a makeup late model feature. This driver has 201 career feature wins. He's out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. Sponsored by Imrie Demolition. The 10 is Mike Balkin. And inside, row number 3, a guy that competed in the street stocks and won a championship. And a guy that ran in the super truck division as well. Now this 77X inside of row 3 is normally driven by Mike McCoggan. Tonight, it is driven by Rick Lowy. Rick Lowy in the 77X of Mike McCoggan. 77X, of course, sponsored by Hooters. That is the sponsor that Lowy carried for many, many years on his street stock and, of course, his super truck. His super truck is for sale, so if you're looking for a super truck, get down and talk to Rick Lowy in the 77X following tonight's races. First shot in the late model for Rick Lowy in the 77X. All right, 10 is on the Pepsi board here for late model heat number 2. A total of 11 late models in the pit area, exactly the same number as the modifieds. And we're racing late models. Here we go. Well, the 88 of Paul Viert speeds to the lead. Here comes the 10 of Mike Balkin. The Silmac, North Star number 10 in a great big hurry. Oh, heads up. 71 goes around. That's Leo Felius. And that'll bring out a yellow flag. Well, that is the Winnipeg Engine and Transmission Direct Auto Parts 71 drawing the yellow flag. And when you draw a yellow flag in the heat race, it automatically turns into a black. He is done for this heat race. Leo Felius off to the pit area. So the Viert Landscaping, Kissel and Associates, 88 of Viert, will be on the point in this restart. Balkin right there with Holden. And, of course, Rick Lowy in the 77X. Those are our 4 remaining cars for 10 laps. So a complete restart here in the late model division. No laps are in. So Viert garners his original pole position back. Sean Holden on the outside of row number 1. And we're getting set to go late model racing. Here we go. Holden driving the Union Insurance 11SR. Gets passed by the Silmac number 10 of Mike Balkin. Balkin looking inside of Viert now. The Associated Auto Auction 10 car with 201 career feature wins. A very patient, very experienced driver. He is likely to follow Viert around for a little while and strike when the striking is good. And, well, pretty close right there. Balkin backs off just a little bit to give the 88 the line. And now Balkin speeds underneath him on the inside. Mike Balkin, the new leader in the 10. Mike Balkin's last lap time, 18.317. 18.317. While the Silmac number 10 continues to pull away. That is a 2012 Victory Circle chassis. Mike Balkin is the local dealer. Many Victory Circle chassis obviously in the pit area in the late model division. 5 down, 5 to go for Balkin, who is unchallenged right now. 3 to go now for Balkan. He has over a straightaway lead. Rick Lowy continues to get used to the 77X late model. Balkan now will come around to collect the white flag, indicating just one more lap to go. There it is, 1 to go for Balkan. And checkered flag is out. The Associated Auto Auctions 10 car is your winner in late model heat number 2. Second spot will go to Beard in the 88. Third unofficially. Looks like it's going to be the Union Insurance, Shooters, Billiards, and Lounge, Shadow Auto and Fleet Repair, 11SR of Sean Shadow Holden. All right, well, that'll do it for the first half of our program, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it is now intermission time. We are going to do a media race with Sturgeon Construction, our night sponsor. Don't forget, concessionary is open. They've got great food over there, including those bacon...